today is now, where's my phone? September 19th, 2023. It's 9:14 a.m. and pertaining to this, there's supposed to be the mold inspector coming at 9:30 a.m. No, 9 o'clock a.m. Correct myself. It says September the 19th, 2023 at 9 o'clock. So I was actually a little late rising up out the bed because I could have sworn I saw 9:30. So, well, the first time that the mold inspector came was in the old unit 1904, and they just gave the guy my key to get in. Yeah. So I'm up and I'm ready. Make sure I turn that fan off, because I would expect the person to show up with maintenance. So all I planned on doing was literally recording it. So I'm sure my daughter can open up the app. She can open up the app and record it from the actual camera too. So in case there's any kind of beef or any kind of issue, where's my cane? In case there's any kind of beef or issue, you know, who depends, but I'll be ready. Because they like to be messy around here. They like to be messy, and they like to cause hostile situation that don't have to be, right? So I gotta make sure I'm ready. So I don't want them to use up much camera time. I'm looking crazy, y'all. Got a little pimple on my face. Did it come out? Yeah. So let me save camera. Save time on this phone so I can be ready for when they get here. All right. This is a perfect view right here. So when, like I told you, when they be coming from the, hold this, babe. When they be coming from the office, this is a perfect view. Because right here, you should see them show up. You feel me? Because they gotta, you know, come with them. You should see it, because that man, he was in his own, you know, look like personal vehicle. Can you go get me some of that Raid? Yeah. I mean that bleach. The bleach, I'm sorry. Bring me that bleach spray. This is some kind of little weird ass bug up here. I don't know what the hell he is. I don't know if he lives, and then there's like a little baby spider right there. Hold this. Look at him moving. You took them baby wipes out of here? Never mind, I can get this paper towel right here on that. I want to get this on my curtain. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, we should, whatever, last time he was in his own personal vehicle. I said, damn, don't put Raid, because shit. We come over here and putting that window up. Now we got all on our hands without remembering. Right. Okay, so. Oh shit, what's going on? So like I said, okay, look, there goes somebody right there. There goes somebody right there in his black vehicle with some kind of red box. I mean red box, like red tote, like rolling tote. Okay, looks like it's a female this time. It's coming to our door. Yep. A black female. I bet she with mold signs too, because it look like that same bag. Yeah. So I guess she's supposed to come to the front door and not have management with her, because she looked up here. That's the first time somebody ever actually looked up at the window. Are you here? So she just took a picture of our front door. So let's see if she gonna put on a mask. I like to see how she gonna do it, because the last time it was a black man, very tall and athletic. See, that's why it always feels weird dealing with these kind of folks. It always feels weird, like they always be staging for some bullshit. You feel me? I don't know why I just feel this ominous thing. Because she saw me filming her. Okay, she just went to her trunk. Let me see, I can't get it no better. Yeah. Oh, she getting her ladder. Like I said, they don't even come in like an official vehicle or nothing. I guess, you know, they don't, you know, they pay them more money to use their own vehicle and gas and mileage or something. But we'll see what's going to happen. Told you to get ready because she here. She looked up at this window.
Yes, I can see her from the whole thing, from the door.
Are you ready to come in, ma'am? What are you doing? We don't got all day to be waiting on you. It's like she recording what she got in there, and well, who is she waiting on? She waiting on maintenance? See how it always feels like they don't need to talk to you. Like, I don't know why I just got this strong feeling about that. I got a real strong feeling about that. The other guy, he was just like, you know, really professional about it. Well, minus the fact of having a key and just trying to come in without somebody. He said normally Sharonda will come with me to the apartment. He's like, yeah, I know Sharonda. And he said that other lady that got fired was the one gave him our key. Franchelle, yeah. So y'all, I got this strong feeling it's gonna be one of those days. Why you going to the front door? She not ready to come in? I think she probably waiting for one of them from the office. You say you finna do what? I think that's what she doing. I'm telling you, I believe she looked up here. Okay, there's maintenance. Yeah. No, so Ashley's already at the door. You say you got the what?
He got the lock to change it.
Oh, okay. Changing that lock finally. You don't never turn this light on. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey.
Thank you. So y'all the tenants here?
Yes, we are.
All right, so we were told that there was mold on the vents.
Yeah, it's still there.
All of them were.
Well,
this is one.
That one is the one that is starting to show right there. You see it?
Yes.
And then the one in the kitchen and the bathroom.
Y'all had like any symptom, like y'all not feeling?
Totally.
Yeah. The reason I'm asking, I'm about to my report. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yes, totally.
Like,
The symptoms is dizziness,
okay.
headache, coughing fits, itchy nose, itchy eyes. Feel it. Well, for me, I've been diagnosed with Sjogren's, and that has a lot to do with my throat feeling like it's being closed off. So I catch a bad panic attack because I'm like, I can't breathe. And so we got the windows down because when it gets the peak of the day, it gets hot in here, very hot, and it makes it worse. So we keep these fans in the window right here in order for us to try to pull some of the smell out.
So y'all know it's odor.
Whoa. It's like mildew, mixed with like paint. Yes, paint thinner, like paint thinner or chemical paint. And it smells like a cat litter box, like urine. Strong.
Now, where you find that odor at?
That odor I'm speaking of is all throughout this house.
Okay.
It's in the living room. It mainly be like right here in the kitchen area where that what's this called? The wash room is, the laundry room, and it is predominantly in my room. In my closet. You're gonna smell it when you go in my closet. I was just telling them yesterday, I was like, I don't smell anything. Like, dude. So I have the fan in my window right now. That same fan, I have one in my window.
They said they didn't smell it?
Yes, they always say they don't smell it.
In their defense, women have more reception in their nose. That's why we can smell things that they can't.
Oh, seriously?
So they won't be as...
It's funny that you're saying that because the inspector who inspected 1904, because this happened to us in 1904. You guys, most sciences came out. Felipe Crime, C-R-I-M-E, Chime, C-H-I-M-E. Chime.
Yeah.
Him. He did the one in 1904. Yes. And he said that as well. Like, I mean, not him. This has been done with us before in the apartment in the back. That's why we moved from there to this one. But the housing inspector smelled it powerfully when she came in. But
Philip, he trained me.
Yes.
And we've been in houses. And like, whoa. He said, you smell something? Yes. Goofy, I smell something.
I'm trying to close it because my back. Hold on. Okay, Okay, you said as soon as you came in, you smelled it. Yeah, I'm glad you said that to me because I was so worried about that because I was like, if one more person tell me they don't smell this.
Don't. It's just, like I said, women in general.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a heightened sense of smell. And also, I walked in houses with women and they said, I don't smell it. I said, I do. You don't smell that? I said, it's about to knock me over. You don't smell that?
I'm telling you, it's been making me so scared because when we started detecting it, we moved in this apartment May 31st.
Of this year?
2022. Okay, when we moved in, initially I smelled like paint. You know, like fresh paint.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, okay, that's just fresh paint. But now I've gotten this heightened sensitivity to it to where I was like, oh my God. I told my daughter, I started almost crying because I got so upset. I said, that smell is in here. That smell is in here. But I never told them anything about it. And we just went into doing our natural thing, And then when it got so bad on the vents, I tested it. I tested it myself and sent it off to this lab. And the same type, well, actually it was a different variant. See, there's a bug up there. Okay. A different variant that came back on this particular test than what was in that other apartment. And so when I did the research on the stuff, I'm like, oh my God, like, let me say this. They did 3 inspections already on this unit. And
who did?
I'm going to tell you like this. Housing Authority did, not maintenance, but housing authority. housing authority or HUD or whoever they're coming from, but not maintenance. Because maintenance never do the inspections. They walk through with the so-called inspector. But my point is, how come I didn't get any results of this said inspection? And what are you looking for?
I'm gonna tell you why. You didn't get any results because you don't own the property. Because something happened to where it needs to be fixed, they can't come to you to fix it. So your landlord is...
Oh, no. I'm saying that this is one of their kind of inspections, saying they're inspecting to see if your house is clean.
Yeah.
But no, it's in their policy. They have to give us a report to say you pass or you fail. That's what I'm speaking of. That's something different.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, but when I'm a tenant and they don't talk to me, it's like, you see that bug? The bug don't care if it's mold. He's a bug.
Yes,
but you need to talk to me.
Absolutely.
And so that's how I got you guys out here again, because of my tactics and things that I do on my own as a tenant.
So, according to our paperwork, they're paying for it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
And see, the thing is, yesterday they tried to change these out. I said, no, ma'am. Because he told me, he said, well, mold inspector coming too. I said, why you want to change that out? Why would you want to change the vents out? Because you see it, you physically see it. That's dumb. So I said, no, leave that on there.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been through this road with them before. But I was different back then because I had just started getting sick. So I didn't know what it was. I'm thinking, you know, like, ooh, why am I getting so sick? You know, and so I didn't, you know, accuse them of anything, because that was my first rodeo. Like, I didn't know what was happening. My goal was to research it. And I also noticed it affects my plants. My plants are also going through necrosis. They're dying. My leaves are just, and this is the earth. You know what I'm saying? So I usually come by and I cut off any of the necrosis, and I start studying, like, what is going on with my plants. Just, you know, yeah. So I let them know these are living beings. So they're going to let you know what's going on. And they may have actually helped our oxygen.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Anything? No. Oh, okay.
Y'all done with the lot?
No, I think they just not fixing it.
I'm gonna take a picture of this room right quick.
Okay, yeah, let me, I'm gonna need you to do this, because my back hurting and I'm gonna be shaking and baking and stuff. Yeah, I'll get out the way over here so she can walk around. And I even bought this.
I didn't click it off, it was in there.
What I'm saying is, she just made what did you just tell me, ma'am, about the whole, you said something about when you smell the water, can you repeat that?
Yeah, anytime you have a major leak up here.
In the AC, within the walls. Where is that?
Cut it out immediately, go get your dehumidifier so it can dry out.
You acting a little weird.
You do not.
Put her on there. Like, why you, the vent ain't talking. Ma'am, you do this every time we gotta go through this.
Okay, now go ahead.
I said, because if you do not, after 48 hours, it becomes a breeding ground for mold. Mold likes to be hidden, more like to be seen. Just because you don't smell nothing, you don't see nothing, you can still have mold. Exactly. So anytime you have a big leak, make sure that area is cut out and dried out quickly. If you let it sit, it can be a little bit. It don't have to be a lot. It can be a little bit. Mold needs moisture and a food source to grow.
And you said that get a dehumidifier. That's what we have. And see,
these are the things
that they would feel like we would need to fit the bill to do.
I'm glad.
Or whatever. But my point is, yes, I wanted it to be on video of what she's saying. Put some pants on video on what she's saying. You know, because like I said, Mr. Chime, he didn't do a lot of talking like you doing. Educating. He did not. Well, I need it because these people have been really jerking around with me and my daughter's health.
Absolutely. And I'm not gonna say too much, but I will just, you read between the lines. Make sure that this is education. That's
right. But he wanted to come and change all these out on yesterday, previous to you coming today. So yesterday was a very upsetting day for me because it's literally like he played like he didn't know that you would be arriving today at 9:30. So he was like, let me just change out the ducts. I said, these vents. I said, for what? Wouldn't that be part of the inspection? Wouldn't they need to look the little, because that's how we tested it. But then all of a sudden you want to try to act like you speak his spirit. Oh, no, you know what I'm saying. because when the mold was back there, or the vent back there in the back, 1904 unit was so overwhelming on the vent. He was the one, the heavy said when Abel was the one told me, oh, that's just dust. And I'm like, no, that's not just dust, because all the apartments I've lived in, I've never seen that accumulation like that.
On your thermostat, do you keep it on or auto?
It's on auto.
Auto.
Okay. Do you know the difference?
Actually, no, because it seems like the light bill is still high.
Yeah, for real.
Because we had a young lady in an apartment, and she called us out because she thought she was going to stick it to the apartment complex because she got mold in her apartment. I said, okay. We did our inspection. She paid us, so we don't, if the tenant pay us, we don't talk to the landlord.
Got you.
Okay.
When they pay us, we can't really say anything to you. So y'all can just observe what I'm doing and read between the lines.
Right.
But anyway,
Okay.
so it was really cold, but it was really muggy in her apartment.
Yes, that's how it be in here.
It was cold. It was ice cold. And we went to her thermostat.
That's why he wanted her to not have those up there. Go ahead.
Me and Philip shut the thermostat, and it's on. When it's on auto, you said it's 72. If it's 72, it stops, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. When it's on, when it's on, it goes set 72, gets 72, it stops, right? No, the fan keeps blowing. So where do you think the air is coming from?
Look at that bug. I'm just letting you know he over there.
Look where it's coming from.
The exhaust?
Outside.
Okay.
The condenser
Okay,
outside
that makes
is bringing
sense. Yeah,
cold
because it
air.
do like
Yeah.
the little circulating.
See?
Okay.
You see, so yeah, you see that fan, right?
Right.
So outside air.
Right.
So it's going through that tube, whatever, into the house, into the HVAC. Into
Which
your
makes
vent.
sense, because that's why it be feeling so hot in here. We'd be like, damn, we put it at 72. You think it would still be a little cool
So-
when
It'll
it's
cut
hot.
off.
Mold is outside,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
So what do you think you bring in your house?
Yeah.
So when we told her, of course, she was upset with us. That's not my problem. You're at fault.
Right.
You had it on instead of auto. So never ever put your AC on.
Well, we
Okay.
knew that since we've been
Yeah,
living in
we
apartments.
always had on auto,
Like
yeah.
the electricity man,
Yeah.
people be telling us, like, make sure you have it on auto. And
Right.
da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, but some people don't know. She was a younger girl. And
Oh, she just felt like it's on, so it's on. Okay, I get you. But no, auto means that whenever it gets to, it's supposed to kick back on.
Right.
It's supposed to automatically kick back on. That's what the auto means. But in this type of apartment situation, it really does not do any justice as far as like the auto thing, because and I think it has a lot to do with them changing it out from the old school type of a what do you call it, thermostats to these digital ones.
Yeah.
So of course you'll be arguing with the the light company about that. Well, and then it's like whatever. They train you to make it look like a good thing. But yeah, our light bill has been $300 and something. And on the last time that Chime came, this particular unit, because this is the exact same unit as the one he inspected in the back, and this had started filling up with water coming down from this vent right here.
Yeah, we took
filling up
pictures
with
of
water. And I was like,
everything.
where's this water coming from behind the walls within the air conditioning? And we filmed it and everything like that. So by the time, like I said, when their inspector came out to check it, literally right before we moved, she's like, oh my God, what is that odor? And matter of fact, we actually have it on video, one of their inspectors being right in this room. He go, oh, you talking about that musty mildew odor? Yes, that's the ducts, they just need to be cleaned. I said, why do they train all y'all to say something about some ducts need to be cleaned? No, that's called mold, that's called moisture. It's some moisture somewhere. So I was like, that's why they can't come in my house with these inspections no more and act like you don't need to talk to me. Okay?
now, what room y'all labeled this as?
The
Living.
living room.
Living room. Okay. Not paying attention. Not paying attention.
I didn't even see it
Right,
fast enough.
me either.
Yeah, this the living room.
Yeah. I'm got another tip that probably didn't tell you. I can talk without compromising my position.
Right.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But in a house, especially in Houston, the relative humidity needs between 33, no higher than 60. 60 is pushing it. If you go higher than 60, that means you got a lot of moisture in the air. which means that your HVAC possibly is not doing its job. It's the HVAC's job to pull out moisture in the air.
Okay,
Right.
didn't know
A lot
that.
of people didn't know that.
Didn't know that at all.
So, y'all at 61.
We're 61.
But I couldn't get up and down because I came here, it was 50. So I got by here, I'm moving.
Yes, you moved.
Okay,
it,
yeah,
yes.
they open the door.
Yeah,
Yes,
so-
the door
back.
opening.
Okay.
So I'm just saying.
Right.
So if I came here and it just went up to 61, like, we got an issue. But warm air rises.
That's right.
Cold air means warm air condensation causes that.
Okay.
Condensation causes that.
Right.
Because dust, as you know, is a food source for certain molds.
Yes, that's what we're testing with the mold
To
place
all
we're
my
using.
people,
Mm-hmm.
please get an if you decided that y'all want to get a house or next apartment, make sure. 'Cause I used to be on the insurance side to where I used to inspect apartments.
Okay.
And I would make them answer. When last time y'all had your HVAC system service? Supposed to be done once a year.
Okay.
It was to come out and just check, just make sure everything's cool.
And that's the thing they don't do. It's
Yeah.
that we never get in that
That
particular. That's
anytime
why I
they
was
do an
talking to you.
inspection, they don't do that part.
What they're doing is seeing if our house is clean. Did we wash our dishes? That's what they're.
Oh yeah, because you're in the housing authority.
Yes, but at the same time, when I'm talking about this side, oh, we'll just clean the ducts. We'll just clean the ducts. This is what they train them to say.
I'm gonna tell you the problem with cleaning the ducts. The ducts, if you've seen duct runs, whatever you want to call them,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they're crinkly. They got these little holes and creases in it. So even though you clean it great, it's still a possibility just a little bit of can't call it mold, we call it M.L.S. until it's analyzed by the lab. That
Right.
stuff, dust, is still
And that's exactly what
That's
happened
the
last
problem.
time.
Yeah, so just to let y'all know, but I told people, and I went to a man's house, and I said, you know, I'm not going to recommend a sample. I'm just, give me a towel, I'm going to wipe this off, but this is dust right here.
Right.
What is dust?
Right.
Get it off, because if not, you can call me back again, and now you don't have mold. But a lot of people don't understand that.
Oh, so now that makes sense why he literally wants to change them after you do this. Okay. So we got that clarified.
Okay.
Okay. But I don't trust, like I told him, and he tries to act like he don't understand me. I said I don't trust this so-called cleaning of the ducts because this is what you guys did in the 1904 unit, and then it seemed like it got worse. And another thing, another symptom I get all the time that my daughter don't necessarily deal with, she deal with the burning eyes, the itchy nose and stuff like that,
Stuffy nose,
headaches,
major headaches.
Is I always seem to feel flurries on my face, so I'm always like, what the fuck is on my face? Like, I'm always doing that all the time. Then that's when my eyes started itching, and I'm like, it's this stuff. Because it be on my plants. It's all on my plants.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like, they're not supposed to happen. They looking a little buffed up because I buffed them up with some coconut oil. But yes, it's on the plant in the bathroom. It's a very big source in the bathroom, which is weird. Where's my cane? What I do with it?
Like I said, I smell this sitting in here. I do smell that over here. Like I said, but as soon as you open the door, I smelled it.
When we be gone for about 4 hours or so,
Yes.
as soon as we're in people's air conditionings and stuff, and it's like, wow, this is how it's supposed to smell. Then we come in here and I'm like, oh shit, we're back in here. Like I'm irritated. Yes, I'm irritated all the time, and that's why I said I'm not taking it anymore. Of them faking it like, oh, this and that. No. What are you doing inspections for? When me, the tenant, telling you what's an issue, you're not listening to me. That's not fixing to happen. And because they know I've tested the mold with a company myself, that's why you're here. Because the lady next door to me, she has an infant newborn baby, and she said she's been having an accumulation of this black stuff everywhere, all kinds of stuff happening. And I'm like, yep. I'm telling her, honestly, this is why I became your neighbor, because what happened to me in the back apartment. So I believe you. I took pictures.
Are y'all hot?
Yes.
Making sure it wasn't me.
No.
That's what we're talking about.
This is what
about
we go
that
through.
Temperature, strange
And
fluctuation.
because the smell be so
We're at
funky.
61. Now
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Yes. And because the smell be so funky, we have to put a fan in the window, especially in her room. Because this type of heat.
She gonna smell it when she go in that room. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, indeed. She gonna like, why is it so hot in here? That's another thing. These apartments were newly remodeled. Like, they knocked them all the way down to the slab and allegedly, did all the proper things they should have done. But no, y'all cut corners in a whole lot of ways. because there's a cracks all in the wall. The lady came, she said, "Oh, that's the foundation is shifted."
I went to Lady Lex in Sunnyside. I feel so sorry for Miss Gloria. Cracks in her wall and on the floor, and I'm walking and it goes up and down. I said, "Miss Gloria, you gotta get this out." I know. You know, her husband just died, and she said, "You know, folks is ripping her off, and I'm here trying to do the mold inspection. I'm trying to make sure I look out for, I try to look out for our people."
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, you
know what I'm saying?
Do your job and still be an advocate.
That's what I was nervous about, because I was like, I can't go. I need to be able to communicate with this person. I was just saying that, like, because when they came to, I was like, because I thought it was going to be somebody from management come. Now, this is what's so weird. They just tried to do an inspection with Rodrigo, one of the maintenance men, Jose, one of the maintenance men, and 3 black females. So I'm like, why I need a whole crew to come up in here for me to tell y'all these problems in this apartment? But, oh, you think you're not going to talk to me today and just walk through with a pad checking? It's not happening.
Well, the thing is, with what I do, I have to be licensed by the state. So legally, they cannot.
That's why they paid to move us.
They cannot. They can't do what I do. It's illegal. They can be turned to the state. Like, so you see, I got my equipment. I have a license number. Y'all have an issue with me to turn me in, report me, whatever. You have to be licensed by the state to do what I do. Okay.
But I'm saying the reason why, what you just said, licensed by the state. So that would mean that the state would be lying in a report of saying what that other unit had in it.
Right.
So I see now why they paid to quickly move us here into the same situation. Yes. And that's exactly what I've been talking about. I don't know. I said it somewhere. She said to keep it as dark as possible if need be. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just letting my daughter know not to flick a light on because we so used to flicking on lights.
Yes, ma'am. So I can see if there's like water damage that y'all can see that I can see.
Oh, okay.
That's what.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. It's a pretty dark apartment, so you literally have to, you know, as a tenant, put lights in here. Because you see how I have to have the lights for my plants over there because they don't get enough sun.
I think that's so cool.
Thank you.
Aren't plants supposed to like make you calmer?
They do. And with all this, with all this stress, and we lost our furniture due to the mold. And the insurance would not pay for it because something within Texas is some kind of where your renter's insurance don't have the mold clause or something.
Is it mold rider? I'm explaining that.
That's it. Yes, that's what they said.
Always make sure you get a mold rider, or if you have a certain insurance company will pay for it if you can prove that the landlord or the owner of the property is negligent. Like I told you about the lady with the AC.
Yes.
She wanted to hold the apartment, and we said we had to do this absolutely right.
Right.
The issue was she had the thermostat on.
Oh.
That's your fault. That's not the apartment's fault.
So she had caused that issue within her house. That's interesting.
But she thought, oh, it's the apartment. No, that's not how it work, baby girl. To think about it, if mold was covered by insurance off the bat, you know how many people be filing claims?
Because Texas is, and plus Texas has a high humidity rate too,
So people will purposely mess up their stuff, get a check. So to prevent that, you need to ask for either do you cover it or do you have a mold rider? Yeah,
well, the company I was with, they said they don't. They don't. So, you know, I think that's a renter's insurance thing that they're purposely not doing. Because I went with a different company and they didn't as well. I'm like, oh, okay. So we have not bought new furniture or anything.
Yeah, that goes back to what I was telling you, that once the, what I'm doing, I'm checking moisture on it.
Okay. Oh, I kind of figured that.
I don't care if it looks good. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to investigate.
Yeah. Oh, I know it. I remember Mr. Chime. He did a job. He just didn't talk a lot. That's what I'm saying. He did a job though. But if I asked a question, he would answer me though. But like that, he did answer me. So I didn't feel like, you know, he was, you know, purposely like, you know, anything like that.
And you know, men, how they approach things are very strategic and just straight ahead. Whereas women, we just.
I guess so. But if you got a wife, she should be asking questions. So you should learn better than to do that with women. You know what I mean? When you get a wife, your wife kind of teach you like, no, babe, that don't work. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed.
And the relief on women's faces when they see me.
Yeah, because when I saw you, I said, I wonder if she's going to be talking to us. Because we got a woman. I said that. It's on the little video. I said, we got a woman. I thought it was going to be Mr. Chime again. I'm like, oh, he'd be like, you still, I can just imagine him looking at me like, you still here? you still here? Why are you still here? That's what I found last time. Why are you still here?
That's my friend. And he trained me well.
See, the thing is, too, that they said that this washing machine is what caused our whole mold issue in our house. I was like, interesting. This washing machine caused the whole mold issue.
Okay, well, you know.
How is they going to put moisture in the air? What you talking about?
Easy, I'm going to tell you why. If you have a leak behind that washer, it gets that drywall.
Oh, no, dishwasher.
Yeah.
Oh, that was.
Oh, no. We don't. I just told you my light bill is $300-something here. I wouldn't put no washer and dryer up in here. Maybe this is storage.
Oh, okay. Smart.
Exactly.
I remember when I had an apartment, I had this. I refused to put a wash dryer because just with nothing, my light bill was like $150. I'm like,
Mine $300 with nothing.
I had black mold on my wall.
Oh my gosh.
And what do? They came in and they put kilts, which is an antimicrobial paint, which is supposed to kill it. Which they should have done was on the other unit, it's leaking, so cut out that wall, remediate it, and put the drywall back. They didn't do that. Wow. And I had like my nose would bleed, and I had my eyes would run, and whatever mold was, I had like a scratch on my cornea and made like yellow stuff.
Oh my God! So that's what's going on with my eyes.
Yeah, a little scratch in your cornea, and
they literally feel like I have sand in them. 25/8. Mm-hmm. I'm always like my eyes, and I literally can't see good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. This stuff is serious. Do you see? She was affected by it, so that makes it even much a different level of doing this kind of work.
Yeah.
To be affected by it.
I've been there, done that.
And it's something that a lot of people with their kind of, because my disease I have is autoimmune.
Yeah.
And it came from this. That's what I keep trying to tell them. I wasn't sick before I moved here. And if you don't know what's going on, then so recently I was letting this housing lady know that it was smelling like a pungent.
What did they do over here? They did something over here.
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. That's been like that since we moved.
They have never messed with that since we've been here with these inspections.
Nothing.
But we don't know. But we do know that when she came here, she smelled it too. She didn't. We don't know because she had a mask on.
Right. Yeah.
But I felt like she had the mask on purpose.
No, I should have my eyes on, but
no, I'm saying I felt like that lady had the mask on purpose because she had already saw the report from what previously.
Right.
So she was already like, she's like, well, I don't really smell it, but she had them cap this off. Yeah. And she said that it was because of, and I asked Abel just recently, I said, is that water? Like, and then I'm looking, I'm like, I guess it was just scraped or something. Yeah. But they put a cap on it saying, but she said it's sewage backing up. Mm-hmm. That's what the inspector lady said. The housing lady.
The fact that it might not have that smell right now, but it was plenty of times when I kept coming in this kitchen.
That's what I was just explaining her to the lady. A rotten egg, exactly. Sulfur-like smell.
Yeah, that's methane gas.
The lady that's inspecting it.
Gas, yeah.
The lady that inspecting it, the 1904. She's like, oh my God.
This is the images from
the
last unit when
that's what all the.
I'm gonna tell you.
Chime, that's what was going on back there.
So this is the problem when it gets to this stage right here on the drywall.
Mm-hmm.
You have a big problem.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because once it's in the drywall, and I have people think bleach does not kill mold. It doesn't. It makes it worse.
It's funny you saying it because that's exactly what my next door neighbor said that they did in her unit, painted over what you're talking about. Yeah. And then on another occasion, there's another bug above her head.
Oh, they're gonna come because ladybug.
Okay.
It's a ladybug. You can see good. I can't see it because there must have been a
That's a ladybug.
Okay, that's our spirit right there. But in there it was a different kind of bug. He was crawling right by you. Like,
we're in Houston, so no matter where you go. That's true.
No, they had a bed bug infestation. That's why I'm like, what is that? What is that?
Oh, absolutely. It gets in the drywall, and the spores stay in because drywall is very
Yes.
porous, right? So it embedded. Once it's embedded in that drywall, it spread like wildfire.
Right.
That's the problem.
Yes.
And even when
and they know that. That's what I'm telling you.
when mold is technically dead, it can
The
still,
spores. Yes, I talked to
spores.
somebody, the personal injury firm that did mold or whatever or something like that, and she was telling me all these things that you're reiterating. Mm-hmm. Everything she's saying.
Another thing, like there's 2 samples we're gonna take. We'll take air samples and surface samples. And the thing is,
That's why he wanted to change out the vents. I know it. Look, no. I know I felt like I was going crazy, but there's a bug right there, and then you saying there's one up there. So what?
Attack over there.
Oh, there's a tag. Okay, you know your mama. I'm telling you.
That's
Because when we was in that back apartment, I saw I detected it was a bed bug.
Oh, let me set this up.
I don't play that about no damn bed bug, baby.
and this poor was a white young girl, and we can't tell them what samples to take. They take what they want to take. And the air sample it tests the air quality. We compare from outside to inside. If it's more elevated inside than outside, we got an issue. And also it's telling me spores, different spores.
That's what we already detected.
But this is the thing. I don't care if that was black mold-like substance all over here. That was completely black. I can take an air sample here and it come back normal.
Wow. How could that be the case?
When mold grows in cycles, right? It's not always spore-laden. Sometimes it's just dormant. It's not moving.
Oh, sitting there. Okay. And then if
But
you disturb
it looks
it,
ugly. If you disturb
if
it,
you disturb it, that's what. And thank you. Look what you just said. If you disturb it, so when you talking about cleaning our AC ducts, it's an issue within you guys. And I've been telling them, I said it's in the walls.
it don't matter.
You know,
it's done. So you should let them do it. It don't matter. I did another young lady's apartment yesterday, and they came in. She was paying us, not landlord. So I'm like, I'm gonna give you some game for free. They painted over in mold-like substance. I said, that's cool. Don't worry about it. So I went hunting and looking, and I said, where's your HVAC closet? It's over there. I opened it up. Bam! We got mold. I said, that's all you need to do. So it doesn't matter.
I already know. That's why he was like, yeah, I'm going to come in. I said, no, you're not. Because they tell us we got to leave the house. My daughter works from home. She had told her manager that you're here today, and they told her manager yesterday they was doing some other stuff. So I keep telling them that y'all are messing with her, making her money. Okay, let me move out your way again. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just trying to capture it from different angles. That's fine.
Oh, my God.
Are you trying to put that together now? Don't worry about that because we need to go through that together. Yeah, don't you see? There you go. You're doing too much. We'll go through it together because.
So y'all definitely have an HVAC problem, which I already knew. So
what I'm saying, like you're letting me know, confirming that all my research I'm doing is correct. But when I'm speaking to them in emails about these things, they'll only just hire you guys to come out again.
Well, this is what.
And then keep ignoring what I'm saying and stuff. Like, no, dude, we're really getting sick in here. I can't get it because she needs some water. Left lumber in her basement. And that's where the source of it was coming from that was affecting her son so badly.
See?
Right, and that was a new house that was built.
See? That's a new house?
It was a new house that was built. He left it in there. So I don't know if it was, it could have been, like she said, that it had it on there already.
Right. Yeah. I mean, houses like over there in the Heights, them people spent about good $500, $600, $700 for the house. And I go into the attic, and on the decking, not decking, the joist, the wood.
Yeah.
That goes up to a point, mold. But I can tell I've been there since probably the 60s.